You ever look at your bank balance and think, okay, I should be doing better than this? You're not reckless. You don't shop nonstop. You're not drowning in luxury purchases. And yet, every month feels tight. You get paid, you breathe for about 3 days, then it's back to counting, delaying, stressing. And here's the weird part. Even when you make more money, nothing really changes. If that's you, listen carefully, because this isn't a budgeting problem, it's a survival mode problem. And most people don't even realize they're stuck in it until it's too late. My name is Zoe, and here at Exponential Mind, we don't just count pennies, we rewire how you think about wealth. If you're someone who is tired of earning more money but still feeling just as stressed and broke at the end of the month, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Because today we're breaking down the one hidden survival mode that quietly destroys your finances, even when the numbers say you should be fine. Let's get one thing straight. Survival mode is not being poor, it is not being bad with money, and it is not about earning enough. Survival mode is a brain state. It's what happens when your nervous system believes resources are scarce and safety is temporary. Your brain doesn't care about your Excel spreadsheets. It cares about perceived safety. And when your brain feels unsafe, it switches priorities. It chooses short-term relief over long-term growth. It chooses certainty over opportunity. Here's the key idea you need to understand. A brain in survival mode cannot build wealth, not because it's stupid, but because it's doing its job, keeping you alive right now. Let's talk numbers. Studies show that chronic financial stress drops your cognitive capacity by up to 13 IQ points. 13 points. Pause. That is the difference between average intelligence and borderline deficient. When you are in this state, your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for planning, logic, and impulse control, literally goes offline. So when someone says, "Why don't people just budget better?" they are missing the point. You don't fix survival mode with willpower. You don't fix it by trying harder. You fix it with systems. Here is the pattern killing your finances. When you are in survival mode, you optimize for not falling behind. Wealthy people optimize for moving forward. The difference is subtle, but the results are massive. Let's say you earn $3,500 a month. You pay rent, bills, food. You have $300 left. In a growth mindset, that $300 is a seed. It gets planted. In survival mode, that $300 feels like freedom money. It feels like relief. So what happens? You spend it. Not on Ferraris, on takeout, on Amazon, on little treats. You aren't spending the money because you need the stuff. You are spending the money to buy a temporary release of dopamine to soothe your stressed-out nervous system. You are medicating your anxiety with your own future wealth. Here's where people get confused. They think, if I just made more money, I'd finally feel secure. Wrong. If your nervous system is set to survival mode at $50,000 a year, it will still be in survival mode at $150,000 a year. I have coached people earning $250,000 who still live paycheck to paycheck. Why? Because survival mode isn't about the amount of money, it's about your tolerance for uncertainty. If you don't fix the mechanism, more income just means more expensive stress relief. Now, I know some of you are thinking, Zoe, is this just positive thinking? I have real bills. Mindset won't pay my rent. And you're right. Positive thinking won't pay rent, but strategy will. Here is the math. A person investing $0 because they are too stressed to plan will always be broke. A person investing $50 a month consistently will build momentum. Wealth is built by behavior over time, and behavior is controlled by your psychology. This isn't magic, it's mechanics. So, how do we break the loop? We need to bypass your amygdala. We need a system that works even when you are stressed. Here is the 3-step protocol. Step 1. Separation. Survival mode thrives when all your money is in one pile. It creates chaos. You need to physically separate your money. Account A for bills and survival, account B for the future and investing. The moment you get paid, money moves to account B, automatically. You never see it in your checking account. You never get the chance to spend it on relief. Step 2. The nervous system buffer. Your brain needs proof that you are safe. Before you invest aggressively, you need a buffer. Start with $1,000, then 1 month of expenses. This money is not for spending. It is not for vacations. It is an anchor. When your brain knows that money is there, your cortisol levels drop. Your IQ comes back online. You stop making panic decisions. Step 3. Reframe investing as buying safety. This is the mindset shift. Most people see investing as locking money away. It feels like a loss, like I can't use this money now. You need to reframe it. Every dollar you invest is you buying your freedom. When you view investing as immediate safety, your brain stops fighting it. Here's the brutal truth. Survival mode costs you time, and time is the one thing you cannot earn back. If you wait until you feel ready to start building wealth, you will wait forever, because survival mode never feels ready. It always feels urgent. You have to build the system while you are scared. You have to automate the savings while things feel tight, because the system creates the safety. The safety does not create the system. Financial freedom isn't about yachts. It isn't about luxury. It's about mental space. It's about waking up without panic. It's about knowing the future is funded so you can actually enjoy today. And that starts the moment you decide to exit survival mode. If you're ready to stop surviving and start compounding, mentally and financially, subscribe to the channel. We are just getting started. I'm Zoe. This is Exponential Mind. See you in the next one.